Hello everybody. It's been a little while since I've done one of these videos where I'm not just playing, but I'm kind of talking about how to approach certain areas, passages within a piece that kind of might hang you up a little bit. And it kind of also, I think, provides a little window into how a pianist practices, and it's a little bit different for all of us, but we all have those moments where we're kind of struggling to work out a certain passage, and it's just a matter of working it over and over and over again until it is mastered. So yeah, when you see a pianist perform on stage, they're up there, and that's what you're seeing is the end product, and they make what they do look so easy. And sometimes even a teacher in a piano lesson, a student will say, gosh, you just make that look so easy, you can just sit down and do it. And it took a lot of years to develop the skills and the experience in order to do that. So most people don't really know what goes on fully behind the scenes, so to speak, with a pianist, and kind of all the pain and the agony that goes into mastering these pieces that we work on. But just as a little background, it's been a very lifelong goal of mine to learn the complete collection of Chopin's Nocturnes, and this has been a goal of mine since I was 16 years old. Thus far, I've learned only 3, so I'm way behind on that. Obviously, I've worked on a lot of other things, a lot of other projects. Of course, I know, as you know, I spend a lot of my time teaching. So this goal of mine has fallen by the wayside, but it has not left my mind, because it is and has always been my favorite collection of piano works by a single composer. So again, I'm starting with this Nocturne in B flat minor, Opus 9, number 1. It's the very first one. And if you're a fan of Chopin, maybe if you're not even necessarily a big fan of Chopin, you probably will have heard this at one point. Okay, so that's a little rocky, I know. I started on it just a few weeks ago, and I played through the whole thing, and now, it's a matter of kind of fleshing everything out, and that's the way I teach things to my students. We go through all the rudimentary stuff, just the most fundamental aspects of a piece, and then we start fine-tuning it from there, right? So where I'm stuck is on the very last page, and I wouldn't say stuck, it's just more, the technique isn't quite there, and the timing isn't quite there in this, this last run, this last major run. So it goes like this. And it doesn't seem terribly hard, I look at it, I know exactly what I'm looking at, I know what my fingers need to do, but they're not doing it. And so I thought that this would be a good little part to do a video on, so you can kind of see, how we have to approach this in the best way possible, so that we can master it and it doesn't hang us up every single time, we're running through the whole piece. So it's just kind of a matter of piecework, crossing the fourth finger a lot over the thumb. That's something I've done a billion times maybe, but for some reason in this specific measure, it's not quite getting there. Sometimes I don't hear, and I tell my students this, you have to really, really listen to yourself and make sure everything, you're getting sound out of every key. That's one of the most fundamental things you've got to do, is get sound out of every key. And I feel like sometimes I'm not doing that. Okay, and I'm following the fingering to the letter. Sometimes I do some of my own editing, which pans out, I think, better sometimes than the editing that's given by whoever was the editor of the book. And my students find that to be true as well. But I can't think of any better fingering than what's provided here, so that's what I'm sticking with. It's just a matter of getting the hang of it. As soon as I get to the fast part, and you can hear where that's at, that time everything came out. See, that time it didn't. So again, it's just a matter of working it and working it and working it. You've got to know it. It's that crossover right here that I'm not getting some of the time. And it's a mystery. It's a mystery. As to why I can't get it. It feels so easy. That time it felt okay, but I didn't hear every note as I went. So I know that there are issues, and I'm just now focusing on really fleshing it out today. So again, that's why I thought it'd be a good time to do the video. So I'm slowing it way down. Now, some pianists might tell me that I'm taking it too percussively, and I'm not intending to do that. I mean, I am intending to do that. I'm not doing it unintentionally. I'm doing it to work it into my muscle memory, and actually, pianists probably would recognize that. But if I'm trying to go faster, I have to go lighter. That's what my teacher, Dr. Scarborough, would always say. Faster is lighter. Faster is lighter on the keys. And so I'm trying to accomplish that, but when I do it, that's when I have issues crossing over the fourth finger with the first finger, ring finger over the thumb. It feels like, sort of tripping over your own feet. sticking out funny. So you have to be aware of all of everything you do. I know that didn't sound better, but it actually felt better at the top. That felt sloppy to me. That's already feeling a lot better. Yes. No. That's feeling better already. And it will definitely come more naturally together once I've got the left hand going with it. But I really want to master the right hand portion before I spend too much time putting the left hand back with it. You know, when I'm playing it through, I am coordinating the right and the left hand, but I haven't been happy with that little portion of the right hand, so that's why I'm really drilling it. But anyway, that's all she wrote. That's all I really have to say about it. Hopefully you got something out of it. I do have my moments of frustration. Like I say, you don't always witness the pain and the agony that goes into practice, but the point is to keep at it until you do get it, and you will get there with persistence and perseverance. You know, that's really what it all comes down to. When you know that there are mistakes going on that you need to work out, recognizing the mistake is sufficient enough. It's sufficient enough. You go back, you keep working on it until you get it. Yeah, there will be some frustration. Sometimes you have to step away from it and say, oh, you know what, I need to look at this with fresh eyes and hands tomorrow morning. And sometimes that definitely works. I know it's worked for me. But I really wanted to tackle this today. I've kind of been sick, so I probably sound a little nasally anyway. I've been kind of sick over the weekend, so I didn't get much practice. I didn't practice at all over the weekend. So I really wanted to get up and tackle this today. But anyway, hopefully this helps, and this keeps you, helps keep you motivated and practicing on your own work. Thank you. Bye.